In the gospel today, St. John goes to Jesus and tells him that there were people driving out demons in his name that were not from the company of the apostles, and so John told him to stop doing that, and asked Jesus if that was the right thing, and Jesus said, "No, don't prevent him, because anyone who is not against us is for us." So we could see maybe here a little jealousy on the part of the apostles, thinking that they had the only true way of serving Jesus and carrying out the will of God. This kind of jealousy maybe is something to think about, and I can say, being a member of a religious order, there's that tendency to think that our work and our charism and our way is perhaps the best, or better, or what, or and there's that human tendency to think that maybe to look down on other religious communities or other ways of carrying out God's work, and that's not right. That's not good. God calls people to all kinds of different religious orders and different works, and not everyone's called to religious orders. There's the parishes too. And we should see all the good that's done in all these different ways of life to serve God and to serve the Church, and to not only see that, but to encourage the good that other people are doing, and overcome our prejudices, and not be too critical and judgmental of others who don't do everything the way we do. And so there's that encouragement, and that's helpful, that positive way, that charity is a charity to look that way, to encourage and speak well of others, and there's a pride too there when we pass judgment on others and think that we do things the best way. There's a pride there that can we really make God look upon our work as less beneficial, fruitful than the work of others because of our pride. And so there's always that humility that we need to use to look upon the work of others, and to pray, and not to feel bad if other people have more popularity and more doing greater works or having more success, but to take joy, because we're doing this for God's will. We're not in it for ourselves, and if we feel jealous then of the good that others, or success that others are having, that's a sign of certain pride, because it's not redounding to my glory, and so I look down, or I put down others' work. So helps us to stay humble. We're encouraging each other. We're all in God's work. Everything should be redounding to God's glory, not to our own glory. And that's a good lesson to learn, that we can learn from the gospel today.